Hello! It is the evening of my first night shift and I've just woken up from, well, I say woken up. I tried to have a bit of a nap, but it didn't quite go to plan. I was just like really dozy, but didn't actually get to sleep, and there's lots of noises going on. It's quite an old building, so there's lots of like creaky floorboards and things and traffic going past. So I just thought I'm gonna get up and just make myself some food, get up slowly, have a coffee, and hopefully I'll have enough time to just let myself get settled. I feel a little bit like nervous for tonight. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I've done shifts on the ward before, and the team are so lovely. I just feel like, oh, am I gonna be able to like stay up all night, or like what happens if I fall asleep? And like I'm sure it'll be fine, but it's all those things, like a new experience, and I just don't know how it's gonna go. So yeah, making myself some food. I've got some bolognese and some rice. So I'm heating up the bolognese at the moment, and then I'll put the rice on. I'm gonna make myself a coffee now as well, but yeah, just a little bit on edge, if I'm honest. But I thought once I've eaten some food, I'm gonna wash my face, get dressed, and just, yeah, hopefully it'll be time to walk over to my placement. So while I wait for my dinner to cool down, I thought I would show you what I'm taking with me tonight for my night shift, in terms of food. So I meal prepped at the start of the week. I've got some like frozen, this is like a beanie, chickeny, ricey kind of Mexican-y dish, and then this one is like sausage and veg and like roasted potatoes and stuff like that. This obviously looks like a lot. I don't know what I'm going to need, so I'm going to go with it and just take loads of food, and then at least I've got some snacks if I need to, or if I want a meal I can have them. So I've got lentil chips. I'm actually gluten-free, so I'm not celiac, but I choose to sort of go without gluten and milk for my skin, because I get really bad eczema. So I've got some gluten-free hot cross buns, and then I've got some fruit. I just think that'll give me a bit of a boost. A little pot of pineapple, which I cut up earlier. A couple of bags of sweets just in case. I say just in case. I probably won't need them, but sometimes in the staff room, like there's some cakes and things, and sometimes I really fancy eating something but I can't, so I thought that might be a nice little treat if I'm getting really sort of desperate for some sugar. And then I've got a Huel just in case as well, like in the morning when I'm walking back, or I just need a boost of energy that's not like a meal in the same way, but I just need something quick. So yeah, and a little smoothie as well. I freaking love these things. And then my new set of cutlery, which I haven't actually opened yet. Maybe I'll open it now. One thing I didn't bring with me from the car is my tripod, so I need to go and get that, because I did actually bring it with me, but I thought I'd open this. If I can get inside, I don't know why that's needed. Maybe this pot doesn't stay shut. Oh, it's so cute! Okay, that kind of looks like more like a ladle, so that'll be interesting to kind of eat from. Interesting shape spoon, but hey ho. Oh, cute little fork. Oh, it's quite sturdy. And a little knife, and then, oh, it's a metal straw. I thought it was going to be a plastic straw for some reason. That's amazing. For £2, that is brilliant. And my little chopsticks. And a little pipe cleaner to clean the straw out. I am chuffed with that purchase. So I bought it in my last video. I showed, I went to Tesco on the way to this placement, and I didn't have any cutlery. So I bought this one, and now I can't fit it back in. Help! Okay, we're good. We're good. We're in. Does it shut well? Oh, maybe that's why that's there. It's not like a click shut. It's just like a place on top kind of vibe. But this looks like it's hard to put on. Oh goodness. That's my lunch / overnight food. So this is what my uniform looks like. I'm just going to put my full watch on now. So I tend to put it on my pocket, just because I find it easier to kind of lift it up from there if I'm doing any kind of pulses or anything. If it's like right up here, then I find it really like restricting. Like if I'm sat down, I'm good, like my eyes don't really adjust that well. And then my little pin just pop at the top. I know you can kind of see the vest underneath my uniform, but I would prefer it to be warm, and if I'm honest, I don't think anybody's going to tell me off for having a vest. It's more like so I can wash my hands. That's why they tell us not to wear the fleeces. So I am going to wear my fleece now because it's cold in here and there's no heating on. So yeah, this is what I look like. So I just put my hair up. I kind of did a bit of a plaited braid. It's like a French braid into a ponytail, and the same on the other side. I also have a bubble with me because sometimes, like when you're helping a mum in labour, if you've got long hair especially, being able to like wrap it in a bun can be really helpful, because you don't want like loads of hair like dangling anywhere, like just so it's out the way. So yeah, that's what I would recommend for anyone with long hair that's doing midwifery or nursing. I'm sure it's the same thing in nursing, but yeah, just get it out the way. You don't want that. Nah. So since I've got about 15 minutes before I leave, I thought I'd sit down and do a bit of reading. And I wanted to share this book that I actually got from the uni library. It's called The Positive Birth Book. And if you're looking for a book on maternity, whether you're pregnant or you're a student midwife like me, this book is brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. There's loads of like stories of other people's birthing stories that are really, they just look at it in a really positive light. And she basically talks about how so many people are scared by stories that people say about maternity and their birth stories. And this is just sharing all the good things and all the like positive things that have happened to women and their births, and how to make your experience as positive as possible. So if you're pregnant, if you're a student midwife, definitely recommend this one. It's by Millie Hill, and it just walks you through every single section of your pregnancy, of like what you want for labour, and it allows you to make a little plan for yourself and like cut out pictures and just be able to like feel completely at ease that you know what you're talking about. And it's just brilliant. There are times where I've laughed reading this book. I'm about a third of the way through and already I'm like promoting it, but it is brilliant. So yeah, definitely recommend that one. So I'm all ready to go and I'm going to walk down to the hospital. So I'm just walking up the hill now to the hospital. I've got my green tea. It's really cold. The last time I was in the hospital, well actually the time before, it snowed, and apparently it never snows in Aberystwyth. So I'm thinking it might snow again. I'm hoping it doesn't, because I don't really want to walk back in the snow, although that'd be quite nice actually. But yeah, I think it was quite dangerous, like the roads outside the hospital before were quite icy, so people were worried about getting in. So that's why I was a little bit worried about the snow last time. I love the snow in general, but yeah, it's nice to be able to walk in the cold. It's also a bit weird vlogging in the middle of a street where loads of people are walking past, but kind of just pretending I'm on a video call. Yeah, looking forward to tonight's shift actually. I'm on with my supervisor, who is lovely, and yeah, she said she was on last night, so she'll be on tonight and tomorrow with me, help me through, and then I'll do the third night with somebody different, so that'd be nice. Right, I just need to find a way to cross the road. I made it. So I don't know whether you can hear me or see me, but it is 5:15, and all the mums who are kind of progressing are resting and sleeping and just getting as much energy as they can. So I'm having a little rest now. We've got like one of the beds is set up with like a blanket, so the girls said that I could come and have a sleep, which is really nice. I think like they all take it in turns as to who can like nap. I'm very aware I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at the screen, so apologies for that, but I'm not really like aware of things right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little nap, and hopefully wake up, and hopefully one of the women will have a baby. Yeah, really good night, and just like I'm finding it much easier than I thought. Like I do have quite a bit of energy, but my legs are hurting. I did a workout this morning and my legs are really hurting, so I'm just glad to get the weight off my feet, if I'm honest. Obviously I can't tell you anything about the patients that I'm working with, but everybody's really settled now, which is really nice. I haven't eaten that much. I'm a little bit peckish. I had my smoothie and I had a bit of my Huel shake, but I think once I have a bit of a nap, I'm gonna get some more fruit, because I don't really feel like eating a meal. So maybe that's something I need to pack more of, is more fruit over the next few days. And then I'll probably eat when I get home, because I don't really want to eat a meal. I had quite a big meal before tonight, which was good. But yeah, lots to learn from anyway. Right, I'm gonna get some sleep. So I'm back. I didn't actually eat that much on the shift. I think I drank like half the Huel, and I had some pineapple, and what else did I have? Packet of crisps, and that's it. Like I really didn't eat that much. Oh, and I had a smoothie as well. The smoothie was like the best thing, so what I might do is get a bigger bottle of smoothie. But I honestly thought I'd eat more than I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up one of the meals I made now, and then hopefully I won't wake up hungry in the middle of like a sleep, and I can just sleep through until as late as possible. I'm not really sure how this bit goes. So this may not look that appetizing, especially in this lighting, but I've got myself a tray bake. It's like a sausage tray bake with like a load of roasted veg and potatoes and herbs and spices, and I just made that in like a bulk over the weekend, or like just before the weekend, and I'm watching breakfast TV, and I thought it would be quite nice to just sit and chill for a bit just before I go to sleep. It is Wednesday morning. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Oh man, right. Update. So obviously I filmed the first night and like the morning after. But I had 3 nights in total. First night smooth, second night smooth, third night quiet. It's hard when it's quiet, and oh my gosh, my body is so out of sync. So it's 9:10 now. I've got lectures today. I'm in my uniform because we've got a practical session today. So on the days you have practicals in uni, you have to wear uniform. And I am just exhausted. I've basically had like, which for some people is fine, like having sort of 5 hours of sleep like each day. Like some people feel like they can cope on that. I personally cannot. Like, I think I'm an 8-hour girl, and honestly I'm so disorientated. I left the accommodation this morning, so I finished nights yesterday morning, had like the day to sleep and the evening to sleep. I only slept four and a bit hours yesterday in the daytime, like from when I got home or like back to the accommodation, and then last night I couldn't get to sleep until like 12 o'clock.
and then woke up at like 5:30. So I just I need to like figure out a way to get to sleep, get to like back into rhythm after, so that's going to be something I need to learn how to do. So if you have any tips on how to get through night shifts, then that, especially quiet night shifts, because I feel like the busy ones, it goes really quickly. I did have a birth, which was very lovely. Yeah, just great. So like, it was totally worth it for all of that. It was definitely worth it. But yeah, it's hard. It's really hard, and I think the like bit from about 4 o'clock is where I really struggle. That's the summary. You know, when it's busy, it's good. When it's not, it's tough. So yeah, please give me tips, and hopefully in time I can share what's worked and what hasn't. I still need to find some sort of soundproof earmuffs because the earplugs didn't work, and I just haven't found any online yet. So if anybody's recommendations for that as well, that'd be great. Anyway, I'm going to walk up to uni now. I've just parked in the car park and I'm going to go and see my friends and try and reset. You can see the bags under my eyes today. Oh my gosh, this tiredness is real. Anyway, enough moaning. Let's get on with the day. Let's have a good one, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have your support, and let me know if there's any videos you want me to film. Yeah, I've got some ideas, things coming up, but yeah, if there's anything that you fancy, let me know. See you soon.